A former Gering elementary teacher back in court late last week to answer to a child abuse charge involving a former student. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a former first grade teacher at Northfield Elementary School in Gering, accused of sending inappropriate text messages to a 10-year-old girl, has been arraigned in Scottsbluff County District Court. 45-year-old Robert DeMaranville was formally charged on Friday on a Class 3A felony charge of intentional child abuse, no injury, following a 6-month-long investigation by the Gering Police Department. DeMaranville had been the girl's first grade teacher, but had been texting her in the second half of last school year. Text screenshots showed DeMaranville and the child discussing having crushes on each other, saying that he loved her, and saying that he couldn't wait to kiss her. Judge Andrea Miller had set a March 19th pre-trial conference in this case. The Class 3A felony charge could carry up to 3 years in prison if DeMaranville is convicted on the crime as currently charged. Well, a 26-year-old Scottsbluff man caught with cocaine, marijuana, fentanyl, heroin, MDMA, and mushrooms during a March traffic stop that led to a pursuit will not be standing trial. Earlier this month in Scottsbluff County District Court, Brandon Grebe pleaded no contest to amended charges of operating a motor vehicle to avoid arrest, possession of an exceptionally hazardous drug, and possession of a controlled substance. Back in March, Grebe was stopped on Five Rocks Road by Gering police, and when officers saw a bong on the passenger seat and asked him to step out of the vehicle, Grebe fled at a high rate of speed and escaped pursuit. His abandoned car was found later, and a search uncovered dealer quantity amounts of the aforementioned drugs, plus $1,200 cash. He has a date on Valentine's Day with District Judge Andrea Miller for sentencing, where he could face a prison term of up to 50 years. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Welcome back. A public meeting for Kimball residents is scheduled for next month to discuss a multi-million-dollar project. On Friday, City Clerk Paula Tarango issued a notice that the city intends to file an application with USDA Rural Development for more than $5.7 million in financial assistance to finance the wastewater treatment facility project. A public meeting will be held Tuesday, January 7th at 5 p.m. in the Kimball City Council chambers, where the scope of the project and financing options will be discussed. Any members of the public in attendance will be given an opportunity to comment on the project. Well, Governor Jim Pillen has been discharged from Nebraska Medicine in Omaha, where he has received treatment for injuries resulting from a horse riding accident. On Friday, Dr. Zach Bauman told reporters that the governor responded well to the 3-hour rib fixation surgery he underwent Christmas Day.
When I saw him in the preoperative area prior to surgery, it was really difficult for him to move around, cough, take a big deep breath, those types of things. Since that time, he's been up ambulating with ease very frequently on the floor. I actually met with him yesterday and today, and he was eager to go home. He said he felt 100 times better.
Pillen will continue his recovery at the governor's residence and plans to resume his office activities this week.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Some holiday hoops on the docket for us today on the Monday Update, plus the Husker football team ends the year in the win column. Let's start with that quick recap from the weekend for Scottsbluff basketball as both the girls and boys finish as runner-up at the Doane Holiday Tournament in Crete with losses to Skutt in the championship game. 2 of the top 5 teams in Class B in the boys title game, and it was the 2-time defending champions pulling away from Scottsbluff down the stretch to win it by 14 points. It was the first loss of the season for Scottsbluff. They're now at 8-1. The girls pulled off a huge comeback on Friday to beat Maryville, Missouri 51-50 in overtime, and then started fast, leading Skutt 10-0 before the top-ranked Skyhawks won it big 58-30. Both Scottsbluff teams return home on Friday to play Campbell County out of Gillette. Gering will play their first games coming out of the holiday break at home on Saturday against Lexington. Fun holiday tournament in Chadron the next couple of days with the Cardinals hosting Bridgeport, Ogallala, and Valentine. Those 4 teams in the girls and boys brackets. Ogallala, the top-ranked team in boys C1. The Bridgeport girls have won 61 straight regular season games, and the Ogallala girls off to a solid start this year as well. That's today and tomorrow in Chadron. Now to the end of the year for Husker football, as Nebraska was able to win that bowl game this past weekend over Boston College. It did get tricky, of course, in the fourth quarter, because of course it did for Matt Rule and the Big Red.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a game where you turn the ball over twice, you're probably not going to win the game in the first half. But the times where we didn't turn the ball over, we scored the other 2 drives. I thought we were able to up front. They weren't really able to get any pressure. We were able to protect. We were able to get the ball out. We, the field was wet down that one end, so we weren't able to ever win on the deep ball. We started hitting some crossers. I thought the defense played really well. I mean, we couldn't really get off the field on third down. Credit to their quarterback; they had a good plan. But we made some key fourth down stops, and we made the plays you need to make. And I had the sack fumble. Like I said, the fourth down stops. We were in significant control of the game, and obviously they came back. And I was fired up for our offense. It was the first time the offense took the ball and said enough's enough, and it went down the field. Dylan pulled the ball twice on that drive, which is what quarterbacks are supposed to do, supposed to go make game-winning plays. And then we ran power, and there's Ty Robinson, a D tackle, goes over there, old school football. One final ride with this year's team, and Rule thankful that they were fully bought in to get the win and get the job done. I'm just grateful to our players, our seniors. A lot of times we talk about who's not playing or who decided to leave. And I'm grateful for the guys who played. I'm grateful for the guys who stayed. I told Ty Robinson, hey, I don't think I'd play. I think he should be a first or second round pick. And he was like, I didn't do all this to not play. And so that's, in a world where some guys don't want to do it, those guys want to do it, and they wanted to be here, and we wanted to play, and we wanted to play well.
The Huskers finish with a record of 7-6. That's the latest today from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen issued a statement and direction to Nebraskans to fly flags at half-staff in honor of former President Jimmy Carter. The longest living U.S. president at the age of 100 died on Sunday. In the statement, Pillen said his wife and he joined fellow Americans in mourning Carter's passing. Pillen said President Carter's life was defined by public service, from serving in the Navy and as the governor of Georgia, and that service continued long after his term as president. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.